Let's hear about this horrible story.
A grieving mother trying to cope with a heartbreaking family tragedy is speaking out tonight to 7 News Detroit. She had been living in a van parked at the Hollywood Casino parking garage with her 4 children when the unthinkable happened. 2 of them died from what appears to be hypothermia. 7 News Detroit reporter Brett Cass telling us the mom says she tried to get help for her homeless family, but no one answered the call until it was too late.
I lost the one who made me a mother. I lost a 2-year-old. I'm dying inside. It hurt. I feel like my heart is breaking. And I have 2 more kids to live for.
It's been a long journey for Tatiana.
She has 4 kids. Well, now she got 2. As a result of her homelessness, sleeping in a car garage, 2 kids got the bell rung on them for hypothermia. Now, the thing about hypothermia, man, when it sets in, you will just fall asleep. You will fall asleep. So, her kids suffering from hypothermia while they were sleeping. I mean, it's a horrible story. But as I was saying, there's no woman more vulnerable than a homeless mother. But let's hear it. Let's continue to hear her story out, because a lot of people are like, where's the father? And we're going to get to his side of the story also.
Williams with an even tougher battle ahead. She spent the last 3 months living in a van with her children.
And I regret having to sleep out there so bad. I tell them I'm sorry, but I tried. I tried to keep hotels. I tried to pay people to stay there. It wasn't working for me.
1 a.m. on Monday morning, they parked at the Hollywood Greektown Casino parking garage in below freezing temps. Overnight, the car ran out of gas, and the next day, her 9-year-old son was not breathing.
I tried to give him CPR, and I was just giving him CPR. I just kept saying, Fetty, don't leave me. Don't leave me, please.
After a friend helped take him to the hospital, her 2-year-old daughter was also found unresponsive. Both were later pronounced dead from what appears to be hypothermia.
She didn't even get to live her life. She didn't get to do nothing. She lost her life because I had to sleep in the car.
In a press conference.
Now, here's the thing. A lot of people want to assess fault. Now, do I think the mother should be in jail? No, I don't. Because, she tried to do the best she could, and she just came up short. She came up short. And some people are going to say the system failed her. I'm not necessarily saying the system failed her. It's just a tough call. It's a tough call because they're going to talk about how the system failed her. And then the father's going to give his side of the story of how he was completely oblivious to the dire situation that his kids were in. And I'm going to tell you why she didn't tell him she was homeless.
The mayor and city leaders confirmed that Tatiana did call the city's homeless response team back in November, but nothing ever came of it.
At least as far as we've been able to determine so far, the family never called back again for service. And as far as we've been able to tell, our homeless staff never proactively reached out to say, what happened with your situation? Was it resolved?
Mayor Duggan is now calling for a review of the city's homeless services, while Tatiana is now in a shelter and her kids are with relatives.
Now, here's the thing, man. As I said, I've been homeless, but we've been fortunate enough to actually make it to a homeless shelter that was just for women and kids. So now you hear, hey, they're going to do right by her. And, she's about to give a speech of like, why did it take my kids to go for y'all to help me?
It took my 2 kids to die for y'all to help me. It just don't work like that. It hurt losing 2 kids in one night. I don't wish this on nobody. And if you can get help, please go get help. Because I don't want nobody else to go through what I'm feeling.
And the new McFall.
Now, we have the father's story right here, because the father is going to speak out about what happened and what transpired. But think of a reason why a mother wouldn't tell her baby daddy why she's homeless. Think about why wouldn't she do it?
Turn to our other big story of the night. A father speaking to us tonight after learning 2 of his kids died from exposure to the cold in a casino parking lot. That passed away.
Darnell Curry Sr. wiped away tears while talking with me about his children, Darnell Jr. and Amelia, and the distressing phone call he says he took from their mother, Tatiana Williams, on Monday.
I went to the gym. As soon as I got on the treadmill, she called saying, can I make it to the hospital right now? They got him. I was hoping it was a sick joke, but it wasn't.
According to Detroit.
Now, hey, she called me, said they're gone. It's horrible. Even when I get calls and, you know, my daughter's in the emergency room for one reason or another, I literally stop what I'm doing and I'm usually there within like 30 minutes. Whether I'm at work or at a movies or even just hanging out, I'm there. But why wouldn't she tell him, hey, we're homeless right now? He's gonna continue.
Police. 9-year-old Darnell Jr. and 2-year-old Amelia died while sleeping in a vehicle at the Hollywood Casino at Greektown parking garage. Investigators say the cause appears to be hypothermia, a tragedy stemming from homelessness.
I tried.
Mother of 3 of her children.
I asked him, I said, can you get your kids for me? I said, I need help. You know I'm homeless. I done kept a room this long. I couldn't keep it no more.
They were homeless.
Now, according to her, she like, yo, I told you I need help. I'm homeless. Watch what he says.
Had Tatiana ever reached out asking to?
No, she did not. All she said was, can I get him? Can I get him just to get him? And can I get him because y'all homeless? That's 2 different things.
She said she had been homeless for 3 months.
That's what I saw, about 3 months, but she ain't never said nothing to me. Nothing. So all them other sob stories, they can cut all that. No, she did not.
So his side is like, no, she never told me she was homeless. And oftentimes the reason why, trust me, the reason why she probably didn't tell him he was homeless because of custody. You mean you homeless? Oh, we got to snatch custody. Child support, we got to end child support. We need the kids with someone who has a stable home. And that can often get triggered because he's later going to say, hey, you didn't even tell my family. My family live around the corner. And this could trigger a custody battle because this is definitely worth fighting for.
Curry,
I mean, damn, man.
who lives in Novi, says Williams never specified why she wanted to drop their kids off to him.
She just asked, can I get them for a couple of days? But I told her I'm working and all that, and I'm out here. We're not close to each other, so I couldn't. But she knows all my family is right around the corner from her.
Did she reach out to any of your family?
No, she did not. And she knows she could have, like we always used to do.
He says the last time he held his children was a month or 2 ago, and that they typically FaceTime, moments he will miss.
Damn, man. Damn. It's a horrible story all the way around. But who do you believe? Do you believe the mother told the father they were homeless, or do you believe him saying like, no? Because look, even at the end of it, right? He's like, look, they're investing her for criminal charges. What do you think he says?
And there's a police investigation into this. What is it you would like to see come of this? Obviously, nothing's going to bring back your 9-year-old and your 2-year-old.
Don't even matter to me. Can't get them back, so it's whatever.
Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.
I can't imagine a father getting a phone call about his baby mom being homeless and not saying, okay, drop him off here, or making arrangements for his family members to care for his kids while he at work. I can't imagine him just being like, oh no, I don't care. Oh, you homeless? Oh well. I can't imagine it because these are fresh kids, man. One is 2. One is 2. One is 9. You mean to tell me she called him, said, hey, I'm homeless. I'm living in a garage, letting the car run overnight. And he was just like, oh well. Nah, I don't think so. I think she didn't want to tell him that she was homeless because of the situation. She could have lost custody. She could have lost child support if he's paying it. She could have lost all the kids, which ultimately she did. When they say the kids are with other family members, it's because they're like, look, we can't have the kids with you. And sometimes shelters won't allow kids. But let me know what you guys think of this story. It's heartbreaking. You don't want to see a mother lose her kids, but let me know who you think is at fault, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.